These are my two e-bikes. This first e-bike is a 1000 watt Bafang motor on a gravity monster. It's got 4-inch fat tire, and it has two batteries with a total of around 1700 watt hours. And I upgraded the brakes to hydraulic, and went from 160 to 180 front rotors for more stopping power. I went with the DSC 18 display. Haven't done any other modifications except for what I just mentioned. Everything works great on this bike. It's very, very fun to ride. Very stable. Doesn't handle very well, but I can do easy and medium trails in the dirt. No diamonds or double diamonds, that's for sure. It probably weighs about 65, 70 pounds, I'm guessing. And this is my other bike. It is a Raleigh Route 2 with a 750 watt motor, Bafang, with a 940 watt hour 48 volt battery on it. And this one has 47 millimeter tires on it. It's not quite as stable and comfortable to ride as this bike, but this thing handles really, really good. It's very nimble. It's got that front shock on it. The shock is it's a cheap shock, but I'm not going off-road at all. But it's good for going over curbs. I've got a total of 500 miles on both these bikes total, so about 200, 250 on each one of them. And I really, really like each one of these, but they all have, each one of them has their own characteristic. I also upgraded the front brake on this one to a 180 millimeter hydraulic. Both these bikes are entry-level bikes, pretty much. They, they're not expensive bicycles when you buy them initially. I think I paid $700 for each one of the bicycles, and then I've done minor upgrades to each one of them. I've always had really good luck with cheap bikes, well, less expensive bikes. I have a lot of friends that spend $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on bicycles, and to me that's just a lot of money for a bike. So my bikes are usually less expensive, and I do minor upgrades, and I've never had any bad luck out of inexpensive bikes. I've always had really, really good luck with them. I've never had them break down, leave me stranded. Never had any problems, just regular maintenance on them. So I highly recommend the Bafang motors. They are awesome. They're reliable. They're powerful. You can get a lot of efficiency out of them if you use the right gearing. A lot of power up hills. That 1000 on this bike right here, this 1000 watt, is very powerful. It makes up for those fat tires. And that 750 is just wonderful. Both these bikes are just a blast to ride. I highly recommend getting a kit together like this.